One day, you wake up and everything is gone. Your savings, your investment, your business, all of it. You started from zero with nothing but your skills, your mindset, and your determination. What would you do? And how would you rebuild your life? Let me tell you how I would rebuild mine. Hey, this is Hasnae Taleb. A lot of you know me as an entrepreneur, a former Nasdaq trader, and someone who's built wealth from the ground up. But what most people don't know is that I've been through a moment where I had to start from over completely. In one of my previous videos, I shared a story about a business partner that ran away with my money, leaving me with debt that I had to pay off in a very short amount of time. And that experience taught me a lot. In this video, I want to share exactly what I would do if I had to start from scratch again. When you are at the edge of starting from scratch, you start thinking of what else you could do instead of just being stuck. With that experience, I leaned into the one thing I knew I could control, which is my skills. Trading for me has always been my lifeline. Every time I needed money for an investment, charity, or anything else, I went back to the markets. I believe that trading is a skill that once mastered can serve you for life. If I had to lose everything today and start over from scratch, it is exactly what I would do, step by step, to rebuild my life, create income, and build wealth. Now, the first thing I would do, and it might surprise you, is create a simple, effective hustle to generate quick cash. I'd start by researching a product that's trending or creating buzz. And the key is to find something simple yet in demand, something that people are actively buying. It doesn't have to be expensive or complex. Platforms like Google Trends, TikTok, and Instagram are really great tools for spotting these trends. Then, instead of spending money upfront, I'd validate the demand for the product by testing the market, which will be my next step. Using tools like Shopify or even a free landing page, I would create a basic website and take pre-orders. Then I would promote the product through my Instagram and other social media platforms, or even asking my friends and followers to spread the word. This strategy lets me test the product's potential with minimal risk. So I basically only put the image of that product on my social media platforms and see how people would react to it. Then, once my pre-orders start coming in, I would calculate how much capital is needed for outsourcing. So let's say I receive 100 pre-orders. I would borrow just enough money to fulfill these orders. And to make it attractive for whoever is going to give me that money, I would propose a success fee offering to repay the loan plus a small percentage of the profits after the product sells. Or I can just suggest to come as a partner and do this business together. Now, I would order these from platforms like Alibaba, where I have already found the supplier to deliver the product at the best cost and delivery time. Delivery time should be the top thing to negotiate as well, especially now that customers have become a bit too demanding. Now, once I have delivered the first batch and made a profit, I would reinvest in scaling my business. I wouldn't stop at one product. I'd test multiple products and repeat the process. Over time, I would hire someone on a performance-based scheme or a trusted family member or a friend to manage this as a side hustle while I focus on larger and longer-term plans. And I'd honestly do this for a couple of months before I move to something else. Now, once I have saved enough capital from all of this, the next step would be to enter the trading world. Now, in my case, I already have my own trading accounts, but let's say we're talking about something new. I would open an account with a reliable platform like Interactive Brokers, and you might find the link below in this video. These stand out because they cater well to international clients, offer competitive fees, and prioritize security. In my opinion, it's crucial to work with a broker that protects your funds and provides the tools you need to succeed, right? Next, I would deposit a sum I'm comfortable starting with, but let's say $25,000, which I saved from my previous hustle. Now, I chose $25,000 so I can have unlimited trades and don't fall into the PDT rule, pattern day trader rule. But you might start with less and go for a futures account where the PDT rule doesn't apply. Now, trading can be risky, especially when you're starting out, which is why I would focus on ETFs, exchange traded funds, and this would be my third step. Personally, I'm a big fan of ETFs because they give you exposure to multiple assets, which is great for managing risk. They're ideal for smaller portfolios with lower fees, and they offer consistent returns, making them a safe bet for long-term income. Now, my ETF strategy would be very simple. I would allocate the first 50% of my portfolio to income-generating ETFs such as GAPQ, which pays monthly dividends of more than 10% per annum. And if I just keep it out there and I don't do anything with it, it will help me ensure a steady cash flow to cover my living expenses while reinvesting the rest. Now, the other 25% would go to swing trading ETFs, such as QQQ, which tracks the Nasdaq 100, or SPY, which tracks the S&P 500. Why these ETFs? Because they are liquid and it would allow me to capitalize on short-term market movements. And for the rest, I would focus on small, consistent daily gains, and I would use leverage ETFs such as TSLL, which tracks Tesla stock at 2x leverage. And my goal would probably to make just $100 a day and exit the market. And that would make me $3,000 a month easy. And what I would do each time is reinvest it consistently. And you might say, what about in a decline market? Well, here is the catch. Even in a declining market, there is a way to profit. Reverse ETFs such as SH move opposite to the market, ensuring there's always an opportunity out there to make money. Or even my favorite one these days, which is TSLS, which moves opposite to TSLL. And if you're really interested to learn more about trading in more details, I've got a full masterclass, which you can find in the link below, suitable for both beginners and pros. And it has got all my tips and tricks and my secret sauce. Now, trading is just the beginning for me, and it was a career at the beginning before moving to the world of business and investment. To build sustainable long-term wealth, I know that diversification is key, and this would be the core of my step number 4. I'd purchase properties to rent out and list on platforms like Airbnb. I love real estate and gold. Real estate, for instance, offers consistent passive income and appreciate over time, making it the cornerstone of any wealth building strategy. Knowing this now, real estate is always part of my portfolio. I'd also invest in these boring businesses, like these small pizza shops, car washes, or even sandwich stands, as they're often highly profitable when managed well. Now, I would look behind where the founders give an offer, invest in such ventures, and partner with skilled operators to share profits without being involved in a day-to-day management. Now, this approach won't just help me diversify my income, but it would expand my network over time. Now, shall we move to the bigger picture? The steps that I've just shared aren't about quick riches, just FYI. I would be 1,000% sure that building wealth takes time, patience, and smart decisions. It's about creating a system where every dollar you earn is reinvested to generate more income for me and staying away from spending it on unnecessary stuff. I would literally focus on trading, hustling, diversifying, investing, reinvesting, and repeat every single day. Now, what about you? If you had to start from over, what would you do? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday for more stories and insights.